Are you looking for the best bookshelf speakers? In this video we will look at some of the 5 best bookshelf speakers on the market. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description. So make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Starting at number 1. IK Multimedia iLoud Micro Monitor. The iLoud micro monitors are a small pair of computer speakers that have become a mainstay in home studios the world over. They're designed to sound as close to full-size studio monitors as possible, which means flat and easy to mix mid-range, solid bass, and crisp enough high-end that you can dial and sizzle on the cymbals with EQ. These are excellent speakers even if you don't create music or videos, with RCA and Bluetooth inputs that make them great to use with both phones and turntables, as long as the deck has a built-in phono preamp. I like that they have a built-in bass, which helps angle them more toward your ears when they are on a desktop. They even have a threaded mic stand adapter, so you can mount them somewhere for a dance party. The smallest active studio reference monitoring system in the world, iLoud Micro Monitor provides you with ultra-accurate true linear frequency response with no coloration, and does so in every listening environment, especially in home and project studios. The iLoud Micro Monitors have internal DSP that offers various EQ settings for optimizing bass and treble response as well as position compensation. This lets you switch between a free field and desktop setup effortlessly. Number 2. KEF LS50 If you're after fabulously smooth sound without the hassle of multiple components, KEF's micro-size LS50 powered speakers are the ultimate no-fuss solution. I've used the original LSX as my primary sound system for more than 5 years, and I can't praise them enough. Blending a minimalist concentric driver design with bespoke amplification, digital processing, and loads of inputs, their heady mix of precision and musicality gets the most out of everything you play. The updated LSX2, 9 out of 10, wired recommends, adds the only missing element, HDMI ARC for seamless TV connection. That's joined by 3.5mm analog and optical inputs, Wi-Fi and Ethernet connection, and streaming options like Spotify Connect, AirPlay 2, Google Cast, Chromecast, and Bluetooth. Need some extra punch? Add a subwoofer for a 2.1 system that's both powerful and refined. For those on a tighter budget, KEF also makes the pared-down LSX2LT 9/10 wired recommends, but vinyl fans may find their lack of analog inputs a deal-breaker. LSX2 offers the highest quality sound in its size with streaming up to 24-bit/384 kHz, making high-fidelity sound accessible to more listeners. Waterproof, no. LSX2 supports HDMI ARC and USB-C inputs, making it the perfect companion for TV, laptop, and more. When partnered with other wireless speakers, you can use AirPlay 2, Chromecast or Roon to fill the entire house with the same playlist. Number 3. KEF LS50 Wireless II. The LS50 Wireless II, 9 out of 10, wired recommends, take everything we love about the smaller LSX2 into the stratosphere, with incredible high-frequency precision, a warm and satiny mid-range, spacey stereo imaging, and sledgehammer bass. Based on the beloved LS50 Studio Monitor series, the wireless version adds custom amplification and built-in inputs for optical and coaxial digital, 3.5mm analog, and HDMI ARC. Streaming options include both Ethernet and Wi-Fi for access to everything from AirPlay and Chromecast to Roon and Spotify Connect. There's also a subwoofer out for bigger bass, but oddly at this price, no RCA or phono preamp inputs. That's our only real complaint for a pair that Wired's Parker Hall calls the most immersive, distortion-free sound you've probably ever heard. Available streaming services include Spotify Connect, Tidal, Amazon Music, Qobuz, Deezer, QQ Music, Internet Radio, and podcasts. Each speaker consists of a 280-watt amplifier for the mid-range and 100W amplifier for the tweeter. Wireless streaming features include Apple AirPlay 2, Google Chromecast, RON-ready, UPnP-compatible, Bluetooth 4.2. Resolution up to 384 kHz/24-bit depending on connection. Featured inputs, HDMI ARC, Toslink, digital coaxial, analog 3.5mm auxiliary, RJ45, Wi-Fi. Number 4. Klipsch The Sevens. Klipsch's numbered series of powered speakers stretches from the pint-sized in the 5s to the gigantic in the 9s. The Sevens, 8 out of 10, wired recommends, split the difference brilliantly. Their towering cabinets just fit on most speaker stands, helping them dispense clear, brash, and powerful sound. I love them best for TV where they spice up movies with thunderous bass and vivid stereo imaging, but their full and detailed sound is great for music too. A stylish input wheel on the right speaker lets you select between a built-in phono preamp, analog, digital optical, and HDMI ARC inputs. They also include a subwoofer output, but there's no Wi-Fi connection, providing streaming over Bluetooth only. That's tough to swallow at this price, but the Sevens' potent performance and sweeping vintage aesthetic won my heart regardless. High-resolution audio system, easy to set up and connect to virtually any source, the Sevens-powered speakers deliver high residential audio with 192 kHz/24-bit decoding without an AV receiver. All-new high-excursion driver, employing high-performance digital signal processing, DSP, and filter technology, the new 6.5-inch high-excursion driver creates a bigger, bolder soundstage. Big horn equals big sound. A large 90° x 90° edge-to-edge Tractrix horn provides an incredibly efficient transfer of high-frequency waves into the listening area for crisp, clear sound. Number 5. KEF R3 Meta. KEF speakers make multiple appearances on this list for good reason. Options like the LSX and LS50 series have led the way for all-in-one powered speakers in both performance and execution, but KEF's signature sound is just as notable. It's luminous and detailed, without pushing toward sharpness or fatigue, which makes the brand's traditional passive speakers equally enticing. KEF's best sonic hallmarks are on full display in the R3 Meta. 9 out of 10, Wired recommends, which blend lavish design with phenomenal performance for an exercise in musical euphoria. The R3 Meta improve on the original R3 with KEF's metamaterial absorption technology, a maze-like cabinet structure designed to absorb 99% of unwanted sound. Their tall, three-way driver configuration includes a dedicated bass woofer at the bottom and KEF's UniQ concentric tweeter set inside a mid-range driver above. Tech aside, the R3 positively glow with vivid detail, expressive dynamics, hair-fluttering stereo imaging, and breakneck transients. Their tight and powerful bass rounds out the sound for a performance worthy of their kingly cost. R3 Meta redefines bookshelf speakers' performance. Sharing the same drivers as the range-topping R11 Meta, the R3 Meta is a true 3. R3 Meta redefines bookshelf speakers' performance. Sharing the same drivers as the range-topping R11 Meta, the R3 Meta is a true three-way design. R3 Meta features KEF's 12th generation UniQ driver array with MAT and a powerful 6.5-inch hybrid aluminum bass driver that pushes performance to new extremes.